We do have a couple of questions that are more IGS related. So please, all of our panelists, feel free to chip in. We have a question from Navin Tenku. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Excellent presentations and pleased to see the improvements made with Repro 3, ITRF 2020, and PPPAR products. When will this be made available, published?
For the ITRF 2020, as I said in my presentation, this will be at the end of this year. I mean, fall of this year, in autumn.
And the orbit solutions, as I said, around November this year. I think the PPPAR products are something that the PPPAR working group are working on. So maybe Simon can answer on that.
Yeah, well, obviously the clocks and the BIOSes will not be ready before the orbit. So
yeah,
whenever the orbits are ready, plus a few months.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question that we have, is it planned to share the presentations? Yes, actually this event is being recorded, and we understand that some of us are joining from different time zones. So this will be made available to the community. So if you have any other questions, we will be able to answer those after the event. And we have a question from Constantine. If the IGS would be interested to have cores from Saudi Arabia, if yes, what would be the optimal number of stations? I'm gonna let actually Felix answer that, and then I'm gonna add on behalf of the Central Bureau on that question.
Yes, thank you for the question. Yeah, I mean, new stations and stations from Saudi Arabia are more than welcome. From the global network point of view and from the ITRF point of view, I mean, at least one station would be helpful. But of course, I would say, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the global point of view, and then probably Zuer can say more, talking about what he already mentioned about local networks and densifying local frames. This is an area where we need stations, obviously. So
I can. Sorry.
Yes, please go ahead as well.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to say that I am ready to help our colleagues from Saudi Arabia to select core sites to be included in the IGS. So, well, I will be ready to help them on that. And of course, they are welcome to add core sites in Saudi Arabia to the IGS network.
Yes, and from the Central Bureau standpoint, definitely we're more than happy to have new stations join the IGS. As Felix and Zuhair mentioned, please contact us. We can work that through our station coordinator and through the Central Bureau. So yes, feel free to contact us. Our general email is cd@igs.org. And also if you go to our website, there is a set of requirements for standard IGS stations, and we can also discuss those as well. So I want to ask a general question to all panelists, which I believe it's important in terms of understanding ITRF, not just for us, but for the entire population, right? I think this question came from during the registration process. So it is, what is the one thing you wish the general public knew or understood about the ITRF?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, Mira?
Yes. that would be, what is the one thing you wish the general public knew or understood about the ITRF?
Oh, okay. Well, this is a very general question and might have several answers, but generally speaking, the ITRF should be used as a standard reference frame for science and geodesy operational applications. Doesn't mean that ITRF will contain all the stations over the world, especially GNSS stations, and that reference frame is normally used as a standard so that regional, continental, and other densification can be aligned rigorously to the ITRF using the IGS products. IGS products mean the orbit, Earth rotation parameters, and other, and also station coordinates, RINEX files, I mean the data, the observation. So when you adjust your station coordinate at the local level, please add other IGS core sites for which you have known ITRF coordinates. And in this case, you will generate a solution aligned to the ITRF. Hopefully this is one answer to that general question.
Thank you, Suhair. Is there any other panelist that wishes to add on?
Maybe I could add something, if you don't mind, from a different point of view on the ITRF. Maybe I could say to keep in mind that even if we are doing great efforts and improvements, the ITRF is still not perfect. I mean, quite often people forget that there are some errors coming from the frame itself, from the realization itself. So that was just a comment.
Thank you, Felix. So we are reaching the end of our first tour of the IGS. Before we depart, I'm going to leave the virtual floor open for the panelists to add any comments or questions. If not, I'm just going to say on behalf of the Central Bureau, thank you very much to everyone that joined us today. Special thank you to all of our panelists this morning. Thank you for such amazing presentations and all the hard work that you do for the IGS and for the geodesy community in general. Please stay tuned for the next set or the next stop of the Tour de l'IGS, which will be around September. And once again, thank you. Please stay safe, and we hope to see you in person soon, hopefully in our workshop next year. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you, Mara. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon.
For organizing.